So authenticity through visibility is really key. And I'm going to just leave you with a couple of, I guess, bubbles of thought and where you can make the decision. But if you are a leader on this call, and in fact, we're all leaders, aren't we? But if you're a leader on this call, it's important to think about how can you drive the culture, and that's not just macro but micro. Muted. There we go. It happens. So I don't know if you can see my lanyard, but I've got lots of different pins. I've got the bisexual pin, the trans community pin. I've got the intersex community, and we could go on and talk a lot about why we've got the flags. You'll also see my pronoun pin. So when I walk down the street or when I'm in the workplace, people can see that I'm an ally to my community. And again, my identity is just one facet of the LGBTQ community. And so, and interestingly, I was interviewing this week over in Perth, and the CEO that I met on Monday, without prompting, walked in with his rainbow lanyard. And so, we went through the hour conversation, and at the end, I said to him, I'm really appreciative of you wearing the rainbow lanyard. And I said, and if we were in any other situation, but especially because I'm in an interview, I know that I can be safe and authentic with you because you've given me a non-verbal symbol of inclusion before we've even started the interview. And it was, and for anybody that relates to the power and the safety of the rainbow flag, it isn't just about being out loud and colorful. It really is about safety first and foremost. And in the old days, you would always look for some sign, whether it was the pink triangle or a rainbow flag, from any of the bars or the hostels and the hotels that you were trying to book when you're on holiday, because that was the first point of safety, and then you navigated your way out. And so people are like, well, why should I just wear a badge, or why should I wear a symbol? It's actually a tiny, tiny effort for you, but it has a massive knock-on effect for the individual or the community that's working in and around you. And we talk about days of celebration. So when you want to be an ally, show up to those events. We've just had the Trans Day of Visibility. Did anybody turn up to the online events or the face-to-face events, or did anyone join in the discussion? And those are the things that you want to be doing, and that's what your leadership should be doing as well. And then let's get into the policies and make sure that they're not discriminatory, and they're not just assuming everybody's a mother or a father, but they're looking at different ways that parents can parent in our rainbow community. And also coming back to your point, Felipe, about your recruitment and how we can bring the most disadvantaged people into employment. The trans and gender diverse community have the highest levels of unemployment out of the whole of the LGBTQ plus community, and securing long-term and meaningful employment is huge. And so we need to break down our recruitment practices as well. And there's lots of biases from a technology point of view, but from a human point of view, that screen people out from our community. So there's lots of things you can unpack. And the upswing is the exponential reward when people feel safe at work, feel they can be their authentic selves. You'll have spikes in productivity. You'll have huge spikes in creativity, team cohesion, brand loyalty, productivity, everything that you think that you are in the workplace. All of that's on hyperdrive when you feel safe and you can be your authentic self and be visible.